Wanna be a millionaire? Social media says easy. A guy whispers into a microphone while eating pickles and boom, mention. A girl films herself drinking matcha in a beige sweater and voila, Ferrari. Beige Ferrari. And then there's me, rotting, decomposing into the couch cushions, consuming content like a human vacuum cleaner, personally helping rich kids get even richer. But exactly 1 year ago, I snapped. I said enough and decided to join the matcha cult of YouTube millionaires. I put my life on hold, risked it all, quit my job, quit my responsibilities, quit everything, even Netflix, which says a lot. I created this YouTube channel, gave myself 1 year to blow up, to make it big, like mansion, influencer, dog in a handbag, big. And today, 365 days later, I stand here before you to expose exactly how much YouTube has paid me for sacrificing 1 year of my social life, my REM sleep cycle, and my sanity. Is this career sustainable, or should I have listened to my mom and gone into accounting? October 11, 2024 marked the day in history, folks. I uploaded my very first YouTube video, a cinematic masterpiece about camping at the airport. Because listen, a 200 euro hotel, nah, that's for the week. I'll sleep next to a vending machine like a raccoon. Anyway, the idea was genius, trendy, bold. Mr. Beast survives 24 hours in Antarctica, cute. I survived 1 night on airport chairs with questionable stains next to a guy clipping his toenails, same level. I hit public and instantly felt famous, like don't talk to me, I'm basically verified. First 5 minutes, 2 views, me and my boyfriend, a power couple. Then silence, void, crickets. 20 hours straight, my analytics graph flatlining like my banks in first grade. Dead, 0. Strange, is YouTube down? Where's everyone? Hello, hi, new here. This video has everything, airports, chairs, suffering, toenail ASMR, but no, YouTube ghosted me harder than my high school crush. The next morning, surprise! The algorithm rose from the dead and remembered I exist. Day 2, 6 views. Day 3, 12 views. Day 4, 110 views. Ladies and gentlemen, we're skyrocketing. Paparazzi, please no pictures. Also, 5 subscribers. 5! Do you understand? That's a family, a squad, an empire. I am beaming, Beyonce-level confidence radiating off my pores. If this trajectory continues, in 1 month I'll be sitting in a private jet eating pickles into a microphone myself. And then it happens, my very first comment from James, quote, I love the zipper sounds of the zipper sounds. Good for you, James. Personally, I love the sound of becoming the next YouTube sensation. So tell me, audience, where should I sleep next? A tree? My mom's car? Someone's backyard trampoline? On top of a moving Roomba? Plot twist. On day 5 of my glorious YouTube career, reality came crashing down. The views plummeted. The video dead. Expired, rotting in the YouTube graveyard. My hopes pulverized, squished like a banana at the bottom of a backpack. But I don't cry. No, that's for people with feelings. I grind, I film, I edit. Hours behind my PC until my brain turns into a pixel soup. And then, a few weeks later, redemption attempt. My second video. This is the one. My viral breakthrough. Day 1, day 2, day 5, day 20. Still waiting for takeoff. Basically, the algorithm looked me dead in the eyes and said, ignore. The silence was so loud I could hear my own regrets playing elevator music in my head. No views, no subs, no comments, not even a pity like from my mom. No time to whine. I drag myself back to work, editing like a gremlin locked in a basement fueled solely by stale cereal. My life has boiled down to 3 words. Eat, edit, sleep, repeat, and the occasional despair scream. I upload my 3rd video. My eyes are dead. I look like a zombie who just got rejected from the Walking Dead casting call. And guess what? The algorithm doesn't even sneeze in my direction. Nothing. Am I invisible? Did YouTube block me? Is the platform dying and no one told me? Did everyone migrate to LinkedIn? Heart equals broken. I gave 100 hours of my life for each of these videos, and for what? For YouTube to squash my dreams like a cockroach under a Timberland boot. Brutal! 3 months in, things finally picked up a little. Not revolutionary, I wasn't buying a Birkin or anything, but at least the graph stopped looking like my Wi-Fi signal during a thunderstorm. Every upload came with a cute little bump, followed 5 days later by the saddest dump. Funeral music, rip, another video buried 6 feet under the algorithm. I managed to upload 11 videos this year. Doesn't sound like much, but excuse me, these were cinematic events. Each one took a full month of my life. Do the math. That's basically me working all the time. My blood type, Adobe Premiere. My social life, fossil. My spine, shrimp. After an entire year chained to my computer, sweating over thumbnails, editing myself into insanity, how much money did YouTube actually pay me? Spoiler, not enough to justify the 47 shocked faces I made this year. Seriously, you're gonna wanna sit down for this one, preferably on an ergonomic chair. In this entire year, I got 3,000 subscribers, which is cute until you notice that on most days, YouTube's like, actually, you don't deserve happiness, and takes away 1 or 2. Where are you going? Come back! Was it something I said? Was it the shrimp spine joke? I imagine people unsubbing like, she picked at the toenail joke, I'm out. Not enough matcha, bye. Still no skincare routine, unsubscribe. At this rate, by next year, I'll have negative subscribers. I'll owe YouTube fans. They'll send me a bill. It took me 205 days to get monetized, over 7 months slaving over my videos without salary. I thought, okay, fine, somebody has to finance my Frosted Flakes and tennis kibble. So I created a Patreon. The vision, people would flock in, admire my dedication, throw money at me, and I'd live in peace, editing and eating cereal like a queen. And technically, people did flock in. 66 souls joined my Patreon. Incredible, amazing, and stingy. Because plot twist, they all signed up for the free tier. Not a single $2 buy me a coffee member. Zero, nada, great. So technically 66 patrons times $0 equals still $0. In finance terms, that's called bankruptcy. But I still love them, my army of freeloaders. Of course, it might have been my fault. I haven't exactly spoiled them with content. I uploaded one thing, a depressing tale about cleaning windows. It got 5 likes. One was mine, supporting myself. Someone had to. Everybody, let me present to you my YouTube earnings graph. For 7 straight months, it was flatter than a pancake on life support. Truly a medical emergency. Me relying on my patrons who contributed nothing. But then, May happened. I hit monetization thresholds, applied, approved, and finally started making money. Okay, not this kind of money, more like this. We're talking cents. 7, maybe 22 if the algorithm was in a good mood. Then my peak phase. Analysts call it the Ryanair trauma era. 14 glorious days of solid returns, hitting a record high of $1.88. Enough to buy half a Starbucks coffee if you beg barista for a discount. But August rolled around and just like the stock market in 2008, everything crashed. I was back to averaging 5 cents a day, which, fun fact, couldn't even buy me half a Tic Tac. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. Time to sum up every single glorious penny, cent, nickel and dime. My total YouTube earnings after 1 full year of blood, sweat and shrimp spine labor are $49.87. That's before taxes. Okay guys, let's play a game. What can I buy with my glorious $49 of YouTube money? First, I cannot buy my posture bag, that's at least a $10,000 chiropractor package, but I can buy 3.5 overpriced matcha lattes from a beige cafe, 1 tank of gas, okay fine, half a tank, 2 IKEA hot dogs and a chair I'll never assemble, enough instant noodles to last me until my next mental breakdown, half a therapy session, not including tissues, and finally a Taylor Swift concert ticket. For the parking lot, I could just stand outside with binoculars and pretend. But here's the catch, YouTube refuses to give you a single penny until you hit $100. So my $49 are trapped, locked away in a cursed savings account. At this rate, my first YouTube paycheck is estimated for the year 2027. By then, flying cars will exist, robots will rule the world, Elon will have married a hologram, and I will finally be holding my crisp $100 bill. Now, the most hilarious part part in all of this is that I actually have a master's degree in finance. Yes, I literally studied money. And yet, here I am working my butt off for 365 days for a grand total of $49 that I can't even cash out. Impressive. If my professors knew, they'd probably knock on my door, politely take back my diploma and hand me a coloring book. Sure, I can explain CAPM, derivatives, futures, but ask me how to actually make money? No. Okay, maybe I flexed a little too hard with my glorious $49 in income, because let me remind you, there are also costs, expenses, the dark side of finance. Have you ever heard of a balance sheet? I did, in accounting class. I fell asleep halfway through, but still passed with an A. Ladies and gents, let me present you the official annual financial report of the Sarah Claus YouTube channel. Please try not to cry, or do cry. Actually, crying is the appropriate response. We have assets, revenue from YouTube AdSense, $49.87. But remember, I can't touch it before I hit $100, so basically monopoly money. Subscribers, 3,000 net after daily leakage of 1 to 2 deserters. James, loyal commenter, like zipper sounds, priceless, possibly concerning. 65 Patreon freebie campers, and that's it. No sponsorships, no tips, not even a lucky coin found on the pavement. Now let's discuss liabilities. Spine permanently shrimp-shaped, chiropractor bill pending. Cereal, 200 euros, my one true fuel, but most importantly, Adobe Creative Cloud, 761 euros, the software I pay for so it can randomly update in the middle of an edit, crash during export and make me cry at 3 a.m. Music, sound effects, motion graphics license, 400 euros. This goofy background jingle, 400. Enjoy it. Caption generator, these flying words, definitely not flying for free. $80, which gives us total profit loss minus $1,522.13, a financial term known as yikes. After 1 full year on YouTube, I can confirm this is not a sustainable business model. The CAPM, for me, it stands for can't actually pay money. At uni, they taught me everything about diversification, and yes, I diversified my luck across 11 videos. Every single one of them tanked. Truly a bear market for my dignity. Everyone, welcome to the Sarah Claus annual financial results call. Please hold your applause, we have no money for sound effects. We'll now open the floor to questions from our investors. When do you expect to reach profitability? Excellent question. Current projections estimate never. But if Mercury stays out of retrograde and we successfully sell our Adobe subscription on eBay, we might break even by the year 2085. What's your return on investment? Currently sitting at minus 99.9%. Basically, if you invested $1, we lost the dollar and your respect, which is impressive because even crypto is doing better. How are you diversifying revenue streams? Incredible progress here. We launched a Patreon and successfully built an army of 65 $0 supporters. Any plans to pay dividends? Absolutely. Shareholders will receive a quarterly picture of my cereal. That concludes today's call. We look forward to losing even more money in year 2. Thank you for attending my financial funeral. See you in 2027 when YouTube finally wires me my $100.